This week on The Loft.
Good afternoon, Centennial, and welcome to Current Events.
And you're watching Man on the Street.
Dear Mr. Buechner,
You have been my teacher for 4 years.
For 2 years.
1 year.
For 3 years.
For 2 years.
For 4 years.
For 3 years now.
For 2 years.
For 3 years. For a year now.
For 3 years. For 2 years now.
Every day I spend in your class, it's clear that I'm not only growing as a filmmaker, but as a person.
You taught me how to work a camera.
Set up a tripod and edit clips together.
But you also taught me to be kind.
Considerate.
And outgoing.
You showed me to see the world not just as a place,
but as a land of stories and opportunities.
You've helped me get through hard times.
And you've been the reason for some of the best moments in my life.
You've elevated how Centennial portrays itself.
And changed the way we connect with not only Roswell,
but the entire country.
The work we see you put in is unmatched and inspires us every day to achieve more.
The passion that you put into your craft carries on to us and shows us what it really means to love what you do.
We want to thank you for all you have done for us and the school this year, and we can't wait for the years to come.
Thank you for being the best teacher we know.
Love, Raven.
Alex, Wiley,
Elise, Aiden,
Milan,
Will,
Marley,
Mia,
Be here.
Grant.
Ben,
Bien,
Jackson.
love all of us.
Good afternoon, Centennial, and welcome to Current Events. This week, we're going to be talking about the Venezuela crisis. The past couple weeks, there have been some massive blackouts in Venezuela due to an explosion at a power plant. The president, Nicolas Maduro, blames this explosion on the U.S. government, stating a cyber attack against him and his government. In actuality, this goes much deeper. This goes back to the protest that has been going on in Venezuela for the past several years regarding the rule of President Nicolas Maduro. Protests have been going on against Maduro since 2014 over shortages of vital goods such as food, medicine, and even toilet paper. The protesters are claiming that Maduro has caused these shortages over mismanagement of the economy. Since then, Maduro has cracked down on these protesters, and in the past 5 years, over 180 have been killed, including 50 just in 2019. In 2018, Maduro was re-elected, despite worldwide claims that the elections were unfair.
Vote for Marley.
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 vote Marley for your communications director.
Vote for Marley for communications director.
Vote for Marley for communications director.
Don't be a butterfinger. Vote for Marley.
Hello and welcome back to Creative Corner, where we talk about in-game.
Hi, I'm Ian McDonald. Trey is supposed to be here, but I took the mic from him and ran. And you're watching Man on the Street. Why can't basketball players go on trips?
Because they'll trip.
You are a basketball coach. They would get called for traveling. That's a good one.
Come on, man.
That's a good one. Why don't basketball players go on trips?
Because they have AAU.
Because they can't travel.
Nope.
Because they're not allowed to travel.
Wrong. Everyone gets it wrong. They would be called for traveling.
That's the same premise. What is that? Is this like the horrible version of Man on the Street?
This is the best version of Man on the Street.
Why? They'll travel.
Wrong. What's the lamest thing you did this year?
Come to school.
Come to school. I think the lamest thing I ever did was come to school.
School.
I love that one.
The lamest thing I've done this year.
Can you not touch the mic, please? Thank you. Don't do it. Don't. All right, your interview time is over.
Teach with Coach Higgins.
What's the lamest thing you did this year?
Teach right next door to Coach Higgins.
What's the most interesting thing you did this year?
Most interesting? Swimming.
Swimming.
Teach with Coach Higgins.
And you?
Teach right next door to Coach Higgins.
Your color of the week? Good old-fashioned Centennial Blue.
Welcome to Music Review. This week, Clairo. Claire Cottrell, or better known as Clairo, is a 20-year-old American musical artist. She originally started as a DJ and went by the name DJ Baby Benz. She has been making music since 2012. She released her first EP in 2018 entitled Diary 1. She makes her music herself because she believes it's important to be genuine and authentic with everything she does. Her most popular song is titled Pretty Girl.
I could be a pretty girl, I'll wear a skirt for you. I could be a pretty girl.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.
Money or love? That's today's question, our subject for today. So the dynamic we look at is being in love, like I am, but living like paycheck to paycheck, or being a teacher, or having all the money in the world, but being completely devoid of love. If I had to choose, I would have to choose being in love. And the reality with love is that it does what money can't do. It makes you feel really good when you have really bad days. Money can't do that. It'll make you feel good, makes you feel good for a couple moments, temporarily. That's our subject for the week, guys. I pick love. What do you choose?
Round one. Fight! I will have your wife. Finish him!
That's right, I win.
Fatality.
I'm a winner. I win. I run. I review movies.
Alright guys, after an hour and 30 minutes of setup and an hour of sitting in the sun, the final product is... So, after an hour and 32 minutes of setup and an hour in the sun, the final product is... Wow! The sun did that? Wow, I mean, it had a great result. I think it came out amazing. Definitely worth all of the effort.
Do you like baking? Do you like eating delicious food? Then you'll love this week's app, So Yummy. Learn how to cook delicious meals anytime and anywhere. Meals for breakfast, entrees, desserts, and even snacks. It's even vegetarian friendly. Search for what you wish to cook or look through the app for something new. You'll receive a list of ingredients, written steps, and a video to show you how to make it. Start learning how to cook yummy meals on So Yummy today.
Your number of the week is 2019.
Hello, I'm Mr. Obleski, and this is Teacher Feature.
Okay, so I started teaching at Centennial a year ago. This is the end of my second year. It has been a wonderful place so far. It has truly become my home because I can't afford rent and I was evicted, and so I sleep in the faculty bathroom with the sleeping bag. I love the faculty, I love the students, I love the administration, I love the sports, I love the grass, I love the parking lot, and I love each one of you watching this. So I teach U.S. history, AP World History, and Government here at Centennial. I help coach the girls and boys soccer teams, and I am involved in Model UN. And, you know, I think a real big turning point was when I became the main AP World History teacher here at Centennial.
What are you doing? Get out!
So that's a little bit about me, a little bit about Centennial. Thanks for following me on this journey, checking out my crib. We'll see you next time.
I think my favorite part about Seattle was probably how close everything was, so I could walk everywhere and just visit anywhere I wanted to.
When I first landed in Seattle, it was just so different than Atlanta, and I really liked that. There were mountains with snow on them. There was the Pacific Ocean. My favorite part about the trip was just bonding with everyone because I got closer to so many people and made really good friends.
My favorite part about STN was getting to know people better. Like, I've known these people have been in classes with me for the past 4 years, but I haven't necessarily been in the same class. So I really got to meet new people.
So the impact that the trip left on me was it gave me a lot more confidence in the work that we can produce, and made me even more excited for next year coming back and hopefully taking home first place, because I feel so much more confident in what we can make and what we can produce.
Well, it was really cool. About 5 minutes before we landed, we could see Mount Rainier off the side of the plane, and it is a very, very large snow-capped mountain. So that was very cool and very exciting. And then once we touched down, it was all kind of real and like, oh, this is happening. And I still had to count all my little children who came with me. But the city was just really clean looking, and it was just surrounded by mountains. So it was just so beautiful, really nice.
Hey Centennial, welcome to PoliTalk, the show where we talk politics.
This week's topic is
the crisis in Venezuela.
In recent years, Venezuela has faced an unprecedented economic crisis. However, before the country reaches its downfall, it was South America's golden baby. The country is positioned on massive oil reserves, which had provided the country with massive economic success up until around 2013.
The GDP in Venezuela between 2013 and 2017 was worse than that of the US during the Great Depression. Oil prices have been slowly declining since the late 1990s, but have plummeted in recent years. Oil accounts for 95% of Venezuela's exports and 25% of the total national GDP.
This all started in 1999 when President Hugo Chavez was democratically elected. Despite his legal rise to power, what he did with his power was nothing short of illegal.
Poverty has rapidly increased, and Venezuelans are doing their best to leave the country. More than 5 million people in the last 5 years have fled due to the poverty-stricken society. The inflation rate is currently sitting at over 1,000,000%, and everyone is struggling for food, shelter, medicine, and other necessities to survive. Thanks for watching, Centennial. This has been PoliTalk.
I have gathered you all here today to discuss the future of our colony. We must stop this fighting against each other, my fellow Moonants. My name is Jiki Shakur, and I found something that will unite us again.
Hey, what are you doing messing with my Moonants? These are your Moonants? Yes, they're my Moonants. Why are you making them fight? Because deep down, the constant battle between the ants is how I feel.
Yes! Yes, my fellow ants! This must certainly enrage you, as it enrages me! But let us unite! Vengeance shall be ours! We will find him and make him pay. There is only one person in all the cosmos that can cure the soul with music, and I know how to find him. And we will make him pay. Twin Nimble, confess your crimes against the Moon Ant Empire and come out now.
Commander Jiki, is it possible that this is not the right location? If not here, I don't know where those cowards could be hiding that fugitive. Commander, Does his life pose any value to you? His life is only the proof that our people can come together. Will his corpse not serve your vision, Commander? I have enough artillery aimed at that mountain to blow it into orbit. We cannot fire on that mountain, Gibbo. There could be innocent people in there. If there are any people living in there, they are doing so unlawfully. What do the lives of the street scum criminals mean to you? There could be an enemy of the state hiding in there. Gibbo. Commander. No. Twin Nimble, come out now! Chief Gibbo, I'm going to go into the studio myself. I want you to make sure that everything is under control. You are in charge. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Centennial? It's Brett, and you're watching CSPN.
Hey Centennial, it's Peyton. With the spring season coming to a close, let's take a look at how some teams played in the playoffs.
The boys tennis team lost in the quarterfinals to Coffee County after beating Harrison and Alexander in the first 2 rounds. Make sure to congratulate them.
The girls tennis team lost in the semifinals to Cambridge after beating Coffee County, Gainesville, and Harrison. Shout out to our girls tennis team and finishing 3rd in the state.
The girls lacrosse team won an OT thriller over Pope in the first round. However, they lost in the second round to a very good Milton team. Great season, girls.
The boys lacrosse team has won their first 2 playoff games against Pope and Roswell. They need our support tonight as they play West Forsyth at home. Be there or be square.
That's it for this year's Centennial. Signing off for the last time, I'm Brett Mahood.
That's it. Thank you for watching Season 4 of The Lost.